You know, it's a holiday season and I am so broke. I lost my job months ago and still haven't found any place that is hiring at a good rate of pay.
Listen, in winning back our future, we need to be more passionate, have a brazen willingness to scrap what doesn't work, and the entrepreneurial spirit to try what does.
Oh yeah, you can say that. Look at you. Not a care in the world, and I never hear you complaining about all the drama going on in the world today.
Listen, when you help someone else, God helps you. So I go around helping others passing out $20 bills. You know, I tried to tell you about it a month ago.
No, you didn't tell me. What is it?
About NetSpend. You know, the prepaid debit card that allows you to manage your money and make money at the same time? Girl, it requires no credit check. So there's no credit card debt, there's no minimum balance, and thank goodness, no bounce check fees to deal with.
Oh, no, you did not tell me about this.
Well, I'm telling you now. See, it works like this. I invite you to get a NetSpend prepaid debit card. You can order the card by going to $20gift.com. You activate your new card once it arrives in the mail, and then add at least $40 to your NetSpend card account. Then NetSpend gives you $20, and I get $20 for referring you. That's it.
And the money's free? Shoot, I want to order me one right now. What's that site?
Oh, goodness, look at you. Just go to $20gift.com.
www.20gift.com. Got it. Thanks, girlfriend. I'm going to tell everybody I know and start passing out $20 too.
Now, next time I try to tell you something, maybe you will pay attention. Just remember, $20gift.com.
Well, welcome everyone to the Personal Growth Hangout. This is day 18 of learning how to live a life of gratitude. My name is Deborah Barton-Birden from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I'm here to be your facilitator of the reading of The Magic, a book by Rhonda Byrne, published in 2012, a self-help and spirituality book to help in the series of The Secret. I'm here with my co-host, Sam Bradley from Marion, North Carolina. Sam, you want to shout out and say hello to everyone?
Hello, everyone. This is Sam in Marion, North Carolina, foothills of Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm happy to be here to share some insight into how we can live a better life and free from trouble. And of course, we're not going to be completely free from trouble, but it will help a whole lot to hear some of this message today.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you being here with me. It helps me be more confident in what I'm doing right now with the Hangout and all. Each day gets better, and today is our 18th day of the 28-day challenge. It's called the Magical To-Do List. For those of you that have been following along with us in the 28-day challenge, you know, at the end of 28 days, we'll have 280 things we are blessed with, and why we're blessed with them, we feel we're blessed with them. So as we start our 18th day, I start with a quote by Eden Philpott. He was born in 1862 and he lived in 1960. He's a novelist and poet. Quote, "The world is full of magical things waiting for our wits to grow sharper." The starting of the reading says that really, when you think about it, gratitude is your best friend. It is always there for you, always available to help you. It will never fail you or let you down. And the more heavily you learn on it, the more it will do for you, and the more it will enrich your life. Today's magical practice will show you how to lean on gratitude even more, so it can do far more magical things for you. Every day, there's a little life problem. There are little life's problems that come up and that need solving. Sometimes we can feel overwhelmed if we don't know how to solve a situation. Maybe your problem is that you don't have enough time for all the things you need to do, and you're at a loss because you are only 24 hours in a day. It may be that you feel overwhelmed from work and you want more free time, but you can't see any way to have it. You may be at home taking care of children and you're feeling frazzled or exhausted, but you don't have the means to get support to give you time out. You may be faced with a problem that needs fixing, but you have no idea which way to turn to fix it. You may have lost something or tried your best to locate it, but had no luck. Or you might want to find something like the perfect pet, perfect babysitter, even hairdresser, or an amazing dentist or doctor. And despite your best efforts, you haven't been able to find what you need. You could be in an uncomfortable situation because of something a person has asked you to do, and you don't know how to respond to them. Or you could be in some kind of dispute with someone, and instead of getting it resolved, things seem to be getting worse. This magical to-do list practice will help you with any little day-to-day problem when you don't know what to do, or when you simply want something to be done for you. You will be amazed at the results. When you combine gratitude's magical power with the law of attraction, people, circumstances, and events must be rearranged to do what you want done for you. You will not know how it will happen or how it will be done for you, and that is not your job. Your job is simply to be as grateful as you can be for what you want done right now, as though it were done, as though it was already done, and then let the magic happen. Today, create a written to-do list of the most important things you would like to be done or resolved for you, and title your list the magical to-do list. You might put things on your list that you don't have time to do or don't want to do. That's mine. Along with any current problems, from the smallest day-to-day things to the bigger life situations. Think through any area of your life where you need something resolved or done for you. When you finish making your list, choose 3 things from your list to focus on today. And one at a time, imagine that each item has magically been done for you. Imagine that all people, circumstances, and events have been moved to do it for you, and it is done. All done, all sorted, all solved for you. And you are giving massive thanks in return for it having been done. Spend at least 1 minute on each of the 3 things or items, believing it is done and feeling enormously gratitude in return. You can follow the same practice on the rest of the items on your list at another time, but there is power in simply putting the things you want done on the magical list. Remember, the law of attraction says, like attracts like. And that means that when you are grateful for the solutions as though you have them now, you will attract everything you need into your life to resolve the situation. Focusing on problems attracts more problems. You have to be a magnet to the solutions, not a magnet to the problem. Being grateful that you have the solution and that it has been resolved attracts the solution. To demonstrate how powerful this magical practice is, I want to share a story with you about my daughter, who used to practice to attract her lost wallet back to her. After being out one night, my daughter discovered the next morning that she did not have her wallet, and she had no idea where she might have lost it, or even if it had been stolen. She called the restaurant where she went to dinner, the taxi company she used to come home, the local police station, and she searched the streets and knocked on surrounding doors. But no one had found her wallet. Other than the fact that my daughter's wallet contained the usual precious things in it, including all her bank and credit cards, driver's license, and cash, her biggest concern was that her wallet contained no current contact information. Because she had been overseas for some time, she didn't have a publicly listed phone. And with a common surname, there seemed to be no hope. But despite the seemingly impossible obstacles, my daughter sat down, closed her eyes, and got a picture of her wallet in her mind. She visualized that she was holding her wallet in her hand. She opened her wallet. She went through all its content, and she felt enormously grateful that she had her wallet and everything in it back and in her hands. For the rest of the day, whenever she thought of it, again, my daughter imagined she had her wallet back in her hands. And she felt enormous elation and gratitude that her wallet had been returned to her. Later that night, she received a call from a farmer who lived 100 miles away, saying that he had found her wallet. The extraordinary part of this story is that the farmer had found the wallet in the street outside my daughter's home in the early hours of the morning, and he immediately searched the wallet looking for contact details. He made several calls in trying to find its owner, but to no avail, and so he gave up and drove back to his farm with the wallet. But while he was walking out in the fields at his farm, the wallet kept nagging and nagging at him, and he decided to search through it one last time. He found a small piece of paper with a man's name, Christian name, written on it. And so he put the Christian name together with my daughter's surname and called directory assistance. There was just one listing that Christian name and surname. The farmer called the phone number, and it was the home of my daughter's father. To this day, we do not know how the farmer got that phone number because it was an unlisted number. Wow. We called directory assistance ourselves several times after that happened, and the response every time was, "Sorry, there is no listing for that name." From 100 miles away, through the most extraordinary sequence of seemingly impossible events, my daughter's wallet was returned to her intact. She fulfilled her part in being grateful that she had her wallet back, and as must happen, gratitude performs its magic and moved every person, circumstance, and event to return her wallet to her. The magical power of gratitude is available for you to use as well. And it's always been. You just have to discover it for yourself and learn how to use it. Wow, that was a powerful message in that. You know, when we lose things or we have a situation that we need to work on that changes, changes the way it's done. Things just seem to work out right. Sam, let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a situation where you lost something and not knowing how you were going to get it back, it came back to you? I I think Sam's away from the computer for a minute. I
just went briefly.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to do the dishes last night, and that's what's wrong.
Oh, okay. That happens when we get tired. Just before the show could broadcast, we had a really bad storm here in Ohio last night, and this morning, I guess due to the storm, we lost electric, but instead of me getting upset, I remembered the magical practices, and I said, okay, I'm not going to get upset about this. What I'm going to do is see myself hosting the hangout. And, ironically, what was it, about 8 minutes before we really went live, the electric came back on and took another minute or two to get everything up and going for my router to start working, but we made it. I'm very grateful that we were able to be here today with the the circumstances that I had to go through to get here. It's just what I'm learning through this book is just looking for the silver lining, the half filled cup, and not be so quick to pull in the negative. Because like it says, like attracts like. You will get back what you focus on. And I've practiced this several times from the time I got introduced to The Secret up to now. With each series of The Secret, I learned more methods of how to stay focused on the positive and not the negative. But it's at the same time, it's so easy for me to see how we only see the negative. We've been programmed to think that way, to believe that way, that something bad is going to happen. Bad things will come into our life, but if we don't see it as a means to move us forward and give us lessons out of it, then we don't get better. We just stay in a proverbial loop. It's like a hamster on a wheel. We keep going round and round and round with the same circumstances. There's a proverb that says, it's madness to keep doing the same thing over and over and expect different results. So with changing ourselves and learning how to be grateful for circumstances, good or bad, we will start to change the outcome of things. And we'll just be less stressful and more happier through it. It's funny, I had a light bulb moment as I was saying that. It says, I believe Jesus, that's what Jesus was trying to tell everybody too, is to walk by faith and know that God got you, that you are a child of the Most High God, and He's working for everything for you. It's just you need to be conscious that He is there. He's there for you to help you through this spiritual journey as a human experience, and take those experiences back to the spiritual realm of things. When you contemplate that, when you meditate on that, it's very easy to see why we're here. It's very easy to see what we are to do while we're here. And the journey just makes it it's a lot more positive and a lot more enjoyable when we can tap into that realm of things. If you're not conscious, and I wasn't for a very long time, of the fact that there was a higher power that governed everything I did, it's easy to fall into the ego trip of, I'm doing this. But really, we're not. We're co-creators of the circumstances, good or bad, but it is a higher power that gives you the results, and your energy has to fuel the thought. And if your thought is on the negative, you're only going to fuel more of the negative instead of the positive of things. We all are going to have problems. Me and Sam was sharing yesterday, it seems everyone is going through something. And ironically, as I study this law of attraction, universal principles and teachings, I realized that we're destined to have crises in our lives, because even though we're born with everything we need, we become integrated into this world by the age of 5 or 6. We forgot that we came here with it. Have you ever watched very small children and how magically they see the world? Everything is an adventure to them. Everything. And it's almost like they can move through life in a magical way, just in awe about everything they come across. It is what us as parents and extended family members, that if we come at that child with a negative attitude, that's what the child learns, the negative. So it's not just what we do for ourselves, it's what we're doing to others. I'm very conscious of how parents of divorce treat their children, because if you haven't been through it, it's hard for you to see it. But we really use these children as a weapon against each other, and they didn't come here for that. They don't deserve it. It's unfortunate that they go through it. You may be a product of something like that yourself, and if you are, you know what I'm talking about. That it scars you. It demeans you. It frustrates you, because you're a little person, and you can't say, "Mommy, Daddy, please stop. It's hurting me." You just try to do the best you can to get through it. We as adults have to take responsibility for how we act and treat each other. And I guess that sits in the forefront of my thoughts, because my daughter is dating a gentleman that has a child, and it caused such a rift for her, because the mother of the child doesn't want to let go, and it was such a confusing situation. It was very fearful for me for a minute, but it brought to mind how easily it is we hurt the children out of our need to try to hold on to what we want, not considering, you can't make someone be with you if they don't want to be with you. And I pray for that girl, that she finds someone that will come into her life and make her happy, because then when you're happy, there's no desire to hurt someone else. And sometimes it doesn't always work out in the beginning, but it's funny, when you get through something and you do find happiness, you find out, you wonder, why was I so angry and mean behind the circumstances when I got something so much greater that came into my life that made my life more enjoyable? When we're going through it, we don't see it, but in the end, you look back and you say, wow, that was crazy of me. And you're grateful for where you are right now. But if you take the chance to be grateful for where you are, even in the beginning of the breakup, and see the possibilities of someone new coming into your life and making things on the joyful end, it'll happen quicker. It'll be more enjoyable. And you can remain friends for the sake of the child through it. Before we wrap up this today's lesson, I'm going to share with you one of our sponsors. Let me get that. And then we'll come back and we'll wrap up the day. I thought I had this ready and I didn't. Takes a moment to get there. Okay, I'm going to play this and we'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Ron Walsh, CEO and founder of Easy Wealth Solution. Our business is helping Easy Wealth Associates make lots of money, and with well over $1.5 million in payouts so far, business is great. Chances are you arrived at this site because you're looking to make money, right? Well, I know you're not here for your health because you will not find any lotions or potions here, and our products will not make you live longer, run faster, or jump higher. But they will make you wealthy. You see, we have but one goal here at Easy Wealth Solution, and that is to help you become very wealthy by selling other people's products. We supply the products and a turnkey website just like this one, so you can be up and running in just a few minutes from now. When our associates make a sale, they keep 100% of the money, and it's sent directly to their favorite online account within 24 hours. And if you're a little financially challenged right now, don't worry about the startup cost because your sponsor is going to give you a free level number 1 position valued at $47. And we'll show you how to leverage that free position into unlimited daily cash payments of $47, $97, $247, $497, and $997. Our proprietary pay plan is so unique and so lucrative, many of our associates are reporting that this is the first program they've actually made any money with, something I'm very proud of. So if you're one of those people who found it difficult to make money with other programs, you owe it to yourself to take a look at what we have. All you have to do is click the button right here to register for the free tour, then log in and watch the How It Works movie at the Easy Wealth Drive-In. I guarantee that it'll be the best 10 minutes you spend today. So if you're here for your wealth and not your health, take the free Easy Wealth Tour. If your last so-called great opportunity turned out to be not such a great opportunity after all, take the free tour. And if you're not 100% convinced that Easy Wealth Solution is the right program for you, simply click the cancel button in the Member Center and you're out. It's that simple. So go ahead and register right here, and I'll see you over at the Easy Wealth Drive-In to watch the How It Works movie.
Now, if you're interested in that website, you can go to onlinebiz1.com. That is onlinebiz1.com. To wrap up today's summary, magic practice number 18, the magical to-do list. 1, you're going to count your blessings. You're going to make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful for them. You're going to reread your list, and at the end of each one, you're going to say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to create a written list of the most important things or problems, and you're going to say the magic words, thank you, for the best thing that happened to you. Oh, wait, I went too far. Here we go. Let me start that over. Okay, create a written list of the most important things or problems you need done or solved. You're going to title your list the magical to-do list. Number 3, you're going to choose 3 of the most important things from your list, and one at a time, you're going to imagine that each thing has been done for you. Number 4, you're going to spend at least 1 minute on each thing, believing it is done and feeling enormous gratitude in return. And number 5, you're just before you go to sleep tonight, you're going to hold your magic rock in one hand. You're going to say the magic words, thank you, for the best thing that happened during the day. That wraps up today's day of the magical to-do list. And this is not new for me. If you guys are used to writing out your day, like a daily method of operation, making these 2 lists should be very simple. We've been doing for 18 days now, which means you should have 180 things that you are that are blessings into your life, past, present, or future, and you should know why you're grateful for those things. And then the magic rock came at the second day of our 28-day challenge, where you got a very special rock. You might have purchased it from a gift shop or found it online, or you might have just went out into your garden or your flower bed and found a rock out there, nice and smooth and comfortable to hold in your hand. And every night, this is really important when you think about it. Every night before you really fall into that alpha sleep, you just think about your day. And the best thing that happened to you, small or large, just show gratitude for that circumstance or event being in your life, and you will have a really pleasant sleeping situation when you go into REM state. It also will bring more of whatever you're grateful for that happened that day into your life more abundantly. I want to thank Sam Bradley for being on the hangout with us. Excuse me.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here and maintaining my gratitude each day. Thanks to the hearing of the words you're saying from Rhonda Byrne.
Thank you. Yeah, this has made it very comfortable for me to be here and show up every day, so I'm very grateful for you. If we have some announcements in regard to how we can help you help yourself. Sam, would you like to cover the announcements, or would you like for me to do it?
Well, I can get started. If I miss anything, you can let me know.
Okay.
If you go to letschathere.com, you'll see Deborah Barton's website, and you can sign up for an interview there. You can sign up for a 15-minute interview, and it'll be broadcast live from the website, marketingtelecenter.com, and as visitors come in, it'll also be recorded and published on YouTube. And they're having a special on it right now for only $19.95, one-time payment. Or you can do yourself a 30-second YouTube video describing your business opportunity, and we'll broadcast it live from marketingtelecenter.com for 5 or 6 times. We'll be broadcasting it, not just one time. It's just do a 30-second video, audio video on your business opportunity, and we'll broadcast it for you. I think I have the price on it as a special price at $7.95 one-time payment. And also, we can do a jingle with a live broadcast jingle, 30-second jingle. We'll broadcast it more than one time live, and for only $9.95, describing your business opportunity. And you don't have to come up with your video. You can just come up with your audio microphone and talk to us on marketingtelecenter.com, and you can choose a time. You can go to letschathere.com, book an appointment with Deborah Barton, and it'll send her an email. And when she gets that email, she'll contact you at that time, and you can go to marketingtelecenter.com, come up live, and broadcast your jingle, your YouTube video, or she'll interview you and your business for 15 minutes, which will all be recorded and published on YouTube. So, and also the NetSpend opportunity is a feeder program designed to get a gift of $20 just by getting a free card and loading $40 on it of your own money. And then when you do that, you get a bonus of $20. And the person that signs you up gets $20. So you can go to mynetspend.biz, and Deborah has a website as to $20gift.com, her NetSpend, and mynetspend.biz or $20gift.com for Deborah's, whichever one you choose. whichever sponsor you like to use, either her or me, and then get your net spend card and get a $20 bonus. And then you can spend that money on your business opportunity, or you can just go to McDonald's and get you an ice cream.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you giving the announcements. We have one more we want to announce too, that Stan Jackowski Ministries, it shares the word with you every Sunday. It's 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, and it's it's more like a prayer group, a Bible study prayer group. If you are not able to get out or you don't have a home church, this is a great way for you to interact with someone that is studying the Bible, that knows it, and help you find the answers to your questions. So you can go to mandateproject.tv, and on Sunday morning at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, and share in on the Q&A and the sharing of the word through Stan Jackowski Ministries. He's a supporter of what we do, and we want to support him and what he does. I'm very grateful for that. It's a nice place to get the answers of the questions that you have in regard to your spirituality. We're all human. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience. And sometimes, by just sitting in church, you don't always get the answer you're looking for. And this is another way for you to interact with someone to help you walk out your, your understanding of what the Word is really saying to you, for you. This has been a really great day. Even though we had a small glitch in the situation, I stayed positive and we got a chance to be here. And with that, I'm going to thank Sam for being here and doing the announcements and co-hosting with me. If there's any questions that anyone has, the event page has, where we're doing the live stream hangout, is the Q&A is open, and I'm open too. We have several viewers that have been here the whole time. Oh my God! The thing that amazes me, Sam, every day this gets to be more and more people that are showing up in the live stream. I'm really used to people getting it after it's recorded, but I'm really impressed at the numbers that are growing with what we have live, which is nice. This is what I'd like for you to do. Invite someone tomorrow to come with you. Just say, hey, I'm enjoying this half an hour of learning how to live a life of gratitude, and invite them to the event page. Have them click, yes, I'm going to attend. They'll get an email that we're going live, and they'll, a notification rather in their Gmail account. We're going live, and it'll grow the room. It'll grow the room, which is what we want to do, is to bring as many people to a conscious state of being a spiritual being, having a human experience by learning the teachings and the principles of universal laws for living a life of gratitude. With that said, I'm going to close out today with our entrepreneur prayer. I want to say, be happy. Go out and give somebody a free hug and let them know that everything is going to be all right. You guys have a great day, and thank you for coming. Bye-bye.
As I awaken with the gift of yet another day and prepare for the tasks at hand, I offer up this most ardent prayer. I pray for continued clarity of purpose, so that I may hold my vision steady and keep my focus on the needs and success of others, which in turn shall bring me my success. I pray for the wisdom to expect abundance in my life, that it surrounds me and is available for the taking, and to be shameless and unapologetic upon upon its receipt, for I deserve abundance. I pray for a cheerful countenance, be it clear or cloudy skies, and that I may radiate and infect others with my positive attitude. I pray for the trust of others, that they may recognize my sincerity and true intentions, so that we may move forward together. I pray for the strength to fend off adversity and use my desire and determination as both weapon and shield. I pray for the courage to carry forth my convictions during the battle of business, and to resist temptation to a quicker monetary result when such temptation compromises these things for which I stand. I pray that I may be used as a lightning rod to collect the amazing ideas already present in the universe, and when blessed with such inspiration, that I may be able to apply my talents and abilities to turn the power of thought into measurable advancement of my goals. I pray to retain my childhood wonder so that I may recognize and revel in the small miracles of each day that others may miss. I pray for an infinite supply of self-confidence, for it alone fortifies faith, strengthens my resolve, and conquers the largest enemy I will ever face, fear. I pray for a compassionate spirit and the patience to offer those who seek my advice and my help my full and undivided attention. I pray for good health and a feeling of well-being, and the continued desire to improve those areas of my physical life I may be neglecting in the name of my spiritual and entrepreneurial advancement. I pray that today is a day of excellence, and at its conclusion, I can acknowledge and be grateful for the forward motion I have made and the growth I have experienced. I pray most of all for the understanding and support of those closest to my heart, my family, that they will equate what may seem like endless hours of apparent preoccupation with affairs of business to what is at the very core of my being, that which drives me. For once I achieve what I have set out in its fullest, I will become that more complete being I strive to be. It is for these things I pray, for I am an entrepreneur.